Hi guys, we are studying today set off and carry forward of losses. That is section 70 to section 80 of your Income Tax Act. Now set off and carry forward can only be done of losses. In every business, okay, or in any transaction that you do, there is a possibility that there could be a loss as well as a profit. So profit, we know it is going to be taxed. Profit is always taxed because it is income. What happens when there is a loss? When there is a loss, it is not going to be taxed. अरे पैसा नहीं है, लॉस में जा रहा है तो टैक्स कहाँ से होगा? However, you can take benefit of the loss. What is the benefit? If I have loss in a particular head of income, I can set it off against the profit of another head of income. If I have a loss of business profession, I have done business में loss हो गया, that loss I can set it off against my income from house property. Okay, so what I'm doing, वहाँ का income, यहाँ का loss set off करके I will have to pay income. I will have to pay tax on lesser income, or if it is still negative, I will not have to pay any tax. Now, let's say in a particular year I have made major losses. In that case, that loss I can even carry forward in the next assessment year. So let's see different scenarios. Right now, which head of income, if there is a loss, where can I set it off? Okay. Now obviously you're not going to pay tax on the loss incurred. Set off of losses of 1 year can be set off, losses can be set off against the incomes. Fair? यहाँ loss हुआ है, वहाँ profit set off कर लो. Now they are saying that even if you want to set off your loss, you will have to file a return of income. Okay, as per section 80, if a return has not been filed in accordance with section 139.3, it's 139.3 talks about loss return, the loss shall not be allowed to be carry forward under section 72, 3, 4 and 74A. Okay, now you have to file a return, loss return बोलेंगे, tax मत भरो but return तो file करो. Okay, now set off of losses. Set off of losses, they talk about two things, interhead and inter-source. Now let's understand what is inter-source. So I could have three sources of income. Example, I have three sources. One is I am a consultant. Okay, on the board I also have a business. Okay, and I also have sold an asset and I have earned capital gains. Now, if I am a consultant, I am earning remuneration, and if I am a business person, both together, this will be income from business profession and this will be income from capital gains, correct? So how many heads of income? You'll say, ma'am, there are two heads of income, correct? How many sources of income? I have three sources of income. So understood, there could be three sources and here two heads. Why? Because this is income from business profession, this is also income from business profession. Now they are saying you can first do inter-source within the same source. Okay, एक source of income, यहाँ as a consultant I made a loss, as a business person I made a loss, as a consultant I made a profit. It will be income from business profession only, first set it off. Okay, within the same head of income there could be different sources. So here in income from business profession I have two sources. I will set off one against the other. फिर भी loss दिख रहा है, then you go to interhead. Inter means within two heads. Okay. Now inter-source means within two sources, between two sources, but in the same head. Intra means same. Inter means different. Inter means different and intra means same. So loss of one source of income can be adjusted against income from the other. Now set off of losses. Interhead adjustment. Interhead means between two heads. They are saying one head of income can be set off against the other. However, loss from house property can be adjusted against income from salary or income from business profession. What I'm doing, one head of income setting off against other. However, इसमें तुमको exceptions है, वो learn करने पड़ेंगे. Loss of speculative business cannot be set off against profit of non-speculative business. Speculative business के साथ speculative loss ही चलेगा. Loss of speculative can be set off against profit from speculative. Okay. Long-term capital loss can be set off only against long-term capital gains and cannot be set off against short-term capital gains. Same head ही है वो capital gains, but एक long term है एक short term. वो बोल रहे long term के साथ ही जाएगा. Short term capital loss can be set off against long term and short term both. Business loss cannot be set off against salary income. It can be set off against other incomes. So they are saying that business loss को salary income के साथ नहीं set off कर सकते. Loss from exempted source cannot be set off. So share of loss of firm, agricultural losses, agricultural income is exempt, cultivation expenses, ये सब में अगर loss हुआ, you cannot set it off. Okay, from cannot be set off, क्योंकि income में anyway exemption दे रहे, तो loss में भी कोई set off नहीं है. Okay, now which are the different sources? SSC may have 3 or 4 sources. I just gave you an example. Okay, I might have 2 houses, तो दोनों से rent आ रहा है, वो 2 source of income हो गई, but head तो एक ही है. Okay, I can have found 2 employments, 2 salaries आएंगी मेरे पास, but it is in the same head. Now this is important, which you will have to learn by heart. Okay, house property, it can be set off against house property only. Okay, same head, it can be carry forward, yes, and once you carry forward income loss from house property, it can be set off only against house property. House property can be set off against house property when you carry forward. Speculative business, okay, can be set off only against speculative profits, and it can be carry forward everywhere. It is 8 years, only in speculative business it is 4 years. ये house property हो गया. Now you'll say, but ma'am आपने house property से क्यों start किया? Why didn't you start with income from salary? Because you can never have loss in salary income. Salary कम हो सकता है, but कभी loss नहीं होगा. Next is income from business profession. One is speculative business. Next is non-speculative business. Non-speculative business can be set off against any head except salary. Okay, and you can carry forward, but then set it off against income from business profession only. Okay, you can set it off against business profession only. Next is unabsorbed depreciation. Unabsorbed depreciation is a sweetheart. You can set it off against anything and there is no limit. Obviously salary nahi allowed hai, but all other heads of income. Then long term capital gains, LTCG, LTCL can be set off only against LTCG always. How many years? 8 years. सिर्फ 4 years का I will tell you कहाँ है. Okay, same thing. Short term capital gains can be set off only against, short term capital loss can be set off against long term or short term capital loss. Nothing else, no other head of income. Okay, owning and maintaining horse races similar to speculative business can be set off against the same thing, owning and maintaining horses. यहाँ कैसे from speculative profit only you can carry forward, and same thing speculative business है, यहाँ same item, that is owning and maintaining horse races. Income from other sources, it cannot be carry forward, but it can, in that year you can set it off. So it can, that year you can set it off against any head of income. Specified business, you can set it off against specified business only. मतलब specified business under section 35 AD क्या है? It is slurry pipeline, okay, then cold chain facility, warehousing, okay, setting up of hospital. They have listed under section 35 AD what all is specified business. When you do income from business profession, उसमें detail में दिया है. You can set it off only against that head of income. So you can have a hospital versus a 2-star, 3-star hotel. Both are section 35 AD, but they are 2 different sources. You can set it off one against the other. Okay, for how many number of years? Just like Unabsorbed depreciation, no limit, any number of years. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है. LTCM, कैपिटल गेन्स, ये लाइफ में यूज होगा. ओके, कहाँ सेट ऑफ कर सकते हो. अनअब्जॉर्ब डेप्रिसिएशन भी याद रख लेना. जस्ट लाइक स्पेसिफाइड बिजनेस कहीं भी करते रहो जितने नंबर ऑफ ईयर्स, बट अनअब्जॉर्ब डेप्रिसिएशन कैन बी सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट एनी इनकम. यहाँ रिस्ट्रिक्शन है, ओनली स्पेसिफाइड बिजनेस. Similarly, speculation business only from speculation profit, similar to owning and maintaining horse races. है ना, ये दोनों साथ में सेम टू सेम है. You can carry forward only for 4 years. Income from other sources cannot be carried forward. But when that particular year, you can set it off against any head. House property can be set off against any head, but when you carry forward, you can set it off only against income from house property only. Okay, this is income from array. Set off and carry forward. चलो. Now they are saying income from undisclosed sources or aggregation of income. अगर कोई income you cannot explain, cash credits है, okay, अनरिकवर्ड बुलियन, कहाँ से पैसा आया, ज्वेलरी का है, यू हैव नो, तुम्हारे पास ब्लैक का पैसा है, कहाँ से आया, यू डू नॉट नो. इन ऑल दोज केसेस, अनएक्सप्लेन्ड शेयर एप्लीकेशन मनी एक्सेट्रा, इफ ऑल ऑफ दिस इज देयर, इट विल बी टैक्स्ड. अगेंस्ट विच हेड ऑफ इनकम इट विल बी टैक्स्ड एट मैक्सिमम मार्जिनल रेट. कुछ नहीं देखेंगे, तुम्हारे इनकम में ऐड हो जाएगा. यू डोंट नो फ्रॉम वेयर द मनी इज कम, यू कैन नॉट एक्सप्लेन इट, इट विल बी एडेड टू योर इनकम. It will be all income from other sources. किधर आया, you cannot explain, income from other sources. Unexplained expenditure, पैसा तुमने, you gave 1 crore as a donation, illegal activity, you cannot explain it, कहाँ दिया. Unexplained expenditure is also, it will be disallowed. Suppose you gave the money but you cannot explain legally where you have given it. That case, it will still be, it is not allowed as a deduction. That means it will be taxed in your hands. मेरे पास 10 करोड़ थे, 1 करोड़ I showed as an expense, where I am unable to say where the money went. That case, that 1 crore will not be allowed as a deduction. I will have to pay full tax on that 10 crores. Similarly, any hundi, and it is not done through an account payee check. It should be done through account payee check. In that case, amount is taxed at the time it was borrowed, will not be taxed at the time of repayment. If it is taxed once, it will not be taxed again. But if you have not been taxed earlier, when you are repaying it in cash, it will be taxed. हाँ, तो ये सब जो भी है ना, अभी तक हमने जो भी देखा, उस पर टैक्स कितना होगा. इट विल बी टैक्स, देखो, अंडर सेक्शन 115 BBE. ओके, all these unexplained credits, all these money that you are paying in cash, it will be taxed at 60%. सोचो, plus surcharge plus cess. Okay, ये सब no deduction in respect of expenditure is allowed. So basically around 70% तुमको टैक्स भरना पड़ेगा. Plus there will be a penalty under section 271 AAC of 10%. ओके, तो पेनल्टी भी लगेगा, मतलब तुम्हारा 80% तो चला गया, बचा क्या. ओके, अभी हमने सारे वो सेट ऑफ कैरी फॉरवर्ड के प्रोविजन देखे, एक बार वापस देखते हैं. लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल लॉस कैन बी सेट ऑफ ओनली अगेंस्ट लॉन्ग टर्म, कैन नॉट बी सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट शॉर्ट टर्म. ओके, नेक्स्ट वाला देखो. स्पेक्यूलेशन लॉस कैन बी सेट ऑफ ओनली अगेंस्ट स्पेक्यूलेटिव प्रॉफिट्स. Loss from owning, maintaining horse races can be set off only against that business. Loss from exempt sources cannot be set off, क्योंकि तुम्हारा income exempt है, तो ये कैसे tax होगा. Loss from lottery, card game, that is income from other sources, cannot be set off against any income. Any loss in respect of specified business, 35 AD, can be set off only against the profits of such business. ओके, इंटरहेड, ये हमने देखा अभी. लॉस फ्रॉम कैपिटल गेन्स कैन नॉट बी सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट एनी अदर हेड. इट हैज टू बी शॉर्ट टर्म, कैन बी विथ शॉर्ट टर्म एंड लॉन्ग टर्म. लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल लॉस कैन बी विथ लॉन्ग टर्म ओनली कैपिटल गेन्स. लॉस अंडर द हेड प्रॉफिट्स एंड बिजनेस कैन नॉट बी सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट इनकम फ्रॉम सैलरी. ओके, नाउ लॉस फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी, 8 years तक यू विल हैव टू ये सेट ऑफ कर सकते हो. बिजनेस प्रोफेशन कैन बी सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट एनीथिंग एक्सेप्ट सैलरी. स्पेक्यूलेशन बिजनेस है तो स्पेक्यूलेटिव प्रॉफिट के साथ ही होगा. स्पेसिफाइड बिजनेस है तो स्पेसिफाइड बिजनेस के साथ ही होगा. कैपिटल गेन्स के साथ ही होगा. लॉस बाय ओनिंग एंड मेंटेनिंग हॉर्स रेसेस, अगेन ओनिंग एंड मेंटेनिंग हॉर्स रेसेस के साथ. Now restriction on set off, this is important, in excess of 2 lakhs, ये important मार्क करो. याद है हमने बोला था इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी यू कैन डू अ सेट ऑफ अगेंस्ट इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी. Now in case of house property loss, they have and that too it is residential house property, SOP, self occupied property. They are saying that the maximum loss that you are allowed is the assessee is 2 lakh rupees. You cannot, is not entitled. So 2 lakh rupees तक maximum loss is allowed to be set off. Shall not be entitled to set off such loss to the extent the amount of loss exceeds 2 lakhs against income under the other head. तो 2 लाख तक तुम सेट ऑफ करो, है तुम्हारे पास लॉस, उसको कैरी फॉरवर्ड करो, उसको कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर सकते हो. तो एसओपी में तो 2 लाख का ही मैक्सिमम लिमिट है. इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी चैप्टर में ही है वो. ओके, अगर एलओपी है और तुम्हारा लॉस 2 लाख से ज़्यादा है तो एक काम करो, 2 लाख सेट ऑफ करो, बाकी का कैरी फॉरवर्ड करो. ओके, सिमिलरली लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन्स, इसमें दे आर सेइंग इन केस ऑफ एक्सीडिंग 1 लाख, that amount is taxed at 10%. Now what they're talking, they're not talking about loss. यहाँ देखो लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन की बात कर रहे हैं, ये 2018 में आया. लॉन्ग टर्म कैपिटल गेन 1 लाख के ऊपर है एनीथिंग. सो इफ माई LTCG इज 7 lakhs, 1 lakh इज अलाउड टू बी एग्जेम्प्ट. 6 lakhs के ऊपर मुझे 10% के हिसाब से टैक्स भरना है. Okay, but ma'am 20% is long term capital gains का tax, understood, but because it is a listed security, equity shares, equity oriented funds, so in that case they are saying we are giving you a reduced tax rate of 10% under section 1128. Okay, now what is deemed speculative business? Deemed speculative business is basically any business जो तुम्हारा इनकम फ्रॉम हाउस प्रॉपर्टी का इनकम है नहीं, इनकम फ्रॉम रेंटल इनकम्स नहीं है तुम्हारे पास, इनकम फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेज नहीं है. ओके, एंड द प्रिंसिपल बिजनेस इज बेसिकली you're not a bank or anything, but you're not a bank, you're not getting any other head of income. So any income that you get in the form of rent, dividend, which is speculative. ओके, कोई फिक्स्ड नहीं है, तुम्हारा ऑपरेशंस नहीं हो रहा है, बैठी इनकम आ रही है, यू आर सिटिंग एंड यू आर अर्निंग मनी, दे विल डीम टू बी स्पेक्यूलेटिव business. You're not doing anything, that is speculative business. If you have other sources, you have income from, you have operations going on, in all those cases it will not be speculative, non-speculative. Speculative मतलब कोई fixed नहीं है, that case it is speculative business. Now द रूल इज जिसको लॉस हुआ है वो ही उसको सेट ऑफ या कैरी फॉरवर्ड कर सकता है. इफ आई हैव इनकर्ड अ लॉस दिस ईयर, आई कैन ओनली सेट इट ऑफ एंड कैरी फॉरवर्ड नेक्स्ट ईयर. However, there are particular cases under section 72A, that is if there is a amalgamation. So A Limited has a loss. A Limited has a loss. When it merges with B Limited and it forms AB, the loss of A Limited can be carried forward by AB Limited. The loss of A Limited can be carried forward by AB Limited. Same thing in a demerger. In a demerger, AB has made a loss. The loss will be split between A and B Limited. A को approximately जितना demerge हुआ है उतना मिलेगा, B को जितना demerge हुआ है उतना loss मिल जाएगा. Reorganization is I am running a LLP and I have incurred loss. When I convert the LLP into a private limited company, now the private limited can set off the loss of the LLP. Okay, now let's go forward. Carry forward and set off of losses in scheme of amalgamation in particular cases. So we are taking different cases, one of them being the banks. Banks अभी आजकल बहुत merge हो रही है, you would have seen in the news. They are saying that when two banks merge, the loss of one bank can be set off against the merged bank. So let's say the banks have merged, A, B, C, D, all these A, B, C, D have merged into one bank. Okay, this new bank can set off the losses of A, B, C, D. Okay, that's what they are saying. Similarly, even in case this is amalgamation of cooperative banks, for how many years they can set it off? For 8 years. Demerger of cooperative banks, one bank is split into 2-3 other banks, loss can be carried forward for 8 years. Now, if such loss or unabsorbed depreciation is not directly related to the undertaking transferred, such loss depreciation will be apportioned. So let's say if for some reason the bank, let's say it is the undertaking has been transferred to separate different banks. So AB Bank has been split into A Limited and B Limited. A Limited got the loan portfolio. B Limited got the savings account, interest, that portfolio. The losses of the loan will be transferred to A Limited, the losses of the interest and that will go to B Limited. So जो उनका पोर्टफोलियो है उतना उनको मिलेगा. Okay. Okay, now let's go to set off and carry forward in case of change in constitution of a firm or succession of a business. Now what is the meaning of this change in constitution of the firm? Understand this, and this is very important. If there are two partners, A and B, sorry, let's take three partners, A, B and C. Now C is resigning, he has left, and the loss is 30 lakhs. The loss is 30 lakhs of the firm. A, B and C, so each one you will say is responsible for 10 lakhs of loss. Because C has resigned, I cannot carry forward his 10 lakhs. I can carry forward only the percentage which is there. What did I do? The amount that is in relation to this partner who has resigned, his loss I cannot carry forward. Why? Because he is not a part of the firm anymore. So total brought forward loss into the share of the retired or deceased partner. So again, in our example, 30 lakhs hai, okay, was the total brought forward loss into the share of the deceased partner. It was 33.33. If we are taking equally, तो ये कितना हो जाएगा? Less share of such partner in profits of the firm in the previous year, if there is. Okay, so if I have to do this, so this will be 10 lakhs. Okay, this is the 10 lakhs we'll get from this calculation. 33% of 30 lakhs. Okay, less share of the partner of the profits in the previous year. Add if there is a loss. So now ये पार्टनर का अगर कुछ प्रॉफिट था पहले के साल में तो वो तुमको निकालना पड़ेगा लॉस में से. तो इन माई केस आई हैव नॉट सेड दैट दिस पार्टनर का कोई प्रॉफिट था ही नहीं. इफ देयर वाज अ प्रॉफिट यू विल सबट्रैक्ट इट. इफ देयर वाज अ लॉस, इसका इंडिविजुअल लॉस था, यू विल एड इट बिकॉज दैट लॉस इज नॉट गोइंग टू कम इन. Part of the brought forward losses that cannot be carried forward. So 10 lakhs cannot be carried forward. If there was a profit, you will subtract the profit from here. If there was a loss of this partner, you will add the loss. So this part is important. इसके ऊपर क्वेश्चंस आते हैं. Okay. Now carry forward in case of eligible startups and other than eligible startups. They are saying that if there is a startup, okay, if it is they are taking privilege of the startup provision, okay, and they have set it up. So in a startup, what happens? If you are a startup, you don't have to, you get tax holidays for 3 years. 3 साल तक टैक्स ही मत भरो. अब तुम एलिजिबल स्टार्टअप और तुमको लॉस हुआ है, दे आर सेइंग लॉस यू आर अलाउड टू सेट अप प्रोवाइडेड 51% of the shareholding remains the same. Now if you are, in case you are an eligible startup, okay, ये क्या है, other than eligible startup. So if it is carry forward in case of a closely held company, कोई भी कंपनी है and they have started off and you are not a startup, मतलब तुमको 3 साल का हॉलीडे नहीं मिला, you will get it only if the 51% of the shareholding remain the same. However, if you are a eligible startup, then they are saying all the shareholders carrying on the last day of the year in the which loss has incurred, जहाँ loss हुआ है, they should continue to hold shares on the last day on which you are taking the set off. Eligible startup है तो तुमको tax holiday दे रहे हैं, इसीलिए shareholding should remain the same. Shareholding same होना चाहिए. यहाँ क्या हो रहा है, 51% same होना चाहिए if it is a closely held company. Okay. However, this restriction will not apply if you have given the shares. अगर कोई डेथ हो गया शेयर होल्डर का तो अब क्या ही कर सकते हो. ओके अगर या तो तुमने किसी को गिफ्ट दे दिया अपने रिलेटिव को तो ठीक है, गिफ्ट है तो एनीवे इट इज रिलेटिव को दिया है तो कहीं बाहर नहीं गया, तुम ही होल्ड कर रहे हो. ओके इफ देयर इज अ फॉरेन शेयर होल्डिंग, फॉरेन शेयर होल्डर है, शेयर होल्डिंग ऑफ एन इंडियन कंपनी विच इज सब्सिडरी ऑफ अ फॉरेन कंपनी. सो फॉरेन कंपनी है, उसका तुम इंडियन सब हो. अब वहां फॉरेन कंपनी ने डीमर्जर हुआ है, फॉरेन कंपनी का मर्जर हुआ है एंड इट हैज चेंज्ड. इन दैट केस एंड अ न्यू कंपनी हैज टेकन ओवर, इट विल नॉट बी, क्योंकि इसकी गलती थोड़ी है, फॉरेनर से चेंज हुआ है शेयर होल्डिंग तो नथिंग विल हैपन हियर. अगर इट इज अ रेजोल्यूशन प्लान, ओके, आईबीसी के अंदर and the court tribunal has approved the plan, then okay, again if the central government ने nominate किया है and new directors have been appointed, then again because it is as per the tribunal. सेम थिंग 242 हुआ, 241 हुआ, मर्जर अमेलगमेशंस की वजह से, एंड ट्राइब्यूनल हैज गिवन अप्रूवल फॉर चेंज ऑफ शेयर होल्डिंग, चेंज ऑफ डायरेक्टरशिप. In all these cases you don't, that 7 years और इसका नहीं होगा, same shareholding need not apply. Okay, now yeah, return of losses is very important, otherwise you will not get to carry forward. However, in these particular cases return of loss नहीं भी किया तो भी चलेगा. Business loss, speculative loss, specified business loss and losses under capital gains and loss under owning and maintaining race horses can be carried forward and set off only if return has been filed on the specified due date. So यहाँ return file करना है, अगर file नहीं किया you will not be allowed to carry forward the losses. So this is important. Okay.